Hello, today we are going to change the front brake pad, and in this video I'm going to show you how. Hello, today we are going to change the brake pad on your scooter. This one is really important. It's a little piece of pad that is very important for you, because if you cannot brake with your scooter, with your front brake, you have a problem, okay? So this one will take about 10 to 15 minutes to change. You only need a few little tools, and you're going to be a lot safer changing these ones, okay? Now, okay, we're going to change the pad that right inside here. There is few calipers. There is one caliper that has only one piston, and there is another caliper like this one that has two pistons that are hugging your pads, okay? Now they're both pretty good. They're good designs and they're working great, okay? One or the other one. I can put a link right up here for the other kind of brake that I used to have in the older scooter, so you can check it out how to change that one. But it more or less is the same system, okay? Now, right here you have two Allen wrench that you're going to need right here, the screw. This one is the Allen wrench that you're gonna need, is number 5. Now, slightly unscrew this one, give like 2 turns only, okay? 1 and 2 on the top and on the bottom. Now, right after you loosen up a little bit these 2 screws right here, you're going to unscrew the 2 bolts right here, the 2 12mm bolt, and you're going to need a socket right here that is a 12mm. Make sure you're turning left, not right, okay? And try to do this job when your scooter is on the center stand, so it's always better, more stability. Right here you have the 2 bolts that are holding up to your caliper. Remove them. Make sure you put them in the place where you're not going to lose them, okay? These ones are the bolts of your caliper, okay? They're both the same. Right after you remove the 2 bolts, you can remove your caliper. Just slightly wiggle it left and right, and the caliper will come out. See, this is the center part of your caliper right here. That's where is the little pads on the right side. On the right side right here, you have the pads, and you have the piston right here. Now at this point, we're gonna remove these studs. Those are the studs that are holding up to the brake pads. Now you can screw them all the way. Make sure to don't move too much your caliper, because you might break the tube or you might break something over here, so keep your hands steady, okay? Okay, make sure you unscrew these studs nice and easily, okay? Do not force anything. Make sure they come up gently, okay? Now at one point they're not going to unscrew anymore, and you have to pull them out, okay? Usually they come up easily, just pulling them out. If not, you just grab something to pull them out. But if you have nice strong hands, they will come out. You see, it's coming out little by little right here. As soon as it comes out, that's what it is right here. Now make sure you put them on the side. Okay, make sure you're not going to damage it. See, little by little will come out. And that's what it is right here. Now at this point, the lower pad, the older lower pad will come out. But this one will not, because it's kind of stick on here, okay? The other one right here on the left will not come out. Now, at this point, we have to push those pistons back in position. So if we don't do that, we are not going to have any room to put the new pads. So you need to push this one back. Now for that, you're going to need a G-clamp. Okay, I have the G-clamp right here. So without removing the old brake pad, I want you to place the G-clamp right here, okay? I hope you're going to see that. You can put it right here, and you can put maybe a piece of cardboard on the outside of the G-clamp where you're gonna make some pressure, so you're not going to damage the outside of your caliper. At this point, you can start to squeeze or turning your G-clamp in a way that is going to squeeze the brake pad, okay? And the piston going to go back in position. Now just use your eyes and look over here, where before you used to have a space, now you no longer have a space because the piston went back. Now make sure you squeeze it pretty good so you're going to have enough room later, okay? At this point, you can unscrew the G-clamp and you can remove the old brake pad right here. At this point, you can clean a little bit the inside of the caliper, or you can use some spray, caliper brake spray, so you can clean everything. Okay? Now you can use a little brush like that and clean everything from the dust of the brake pads to make sure it looks nice. After you clean nicely, you can place the new brake pad in the front caliper. Now you're going to put the two legs down, like the two holes right here. You're gonna put them down, so they're gonna match with the holes of this one, of the Allen wrench, okay? Right after you place this one, you can place the other one on the right side. Now make sure you put this part right here on the inside, okay? Now right after you're done that, you can place on the outside the two bolts that go over here. Make sure you keep them with your hands so they're not gonna fly around, and you slightly squeeze them because you need to allow those studs right here to go inside. To make sure that they're gonna go inside, try to squeeze the brake pads this way, okay? Now right after you place the pads inside, you can screw with the Allen wrench. Some people place a little lubricant right here, or a little lube, a little grease, so that will have to go inside. But personally, I don't like to put any grease around the brakes, okay? Now, you're gonna keep screwing these two right here to make sure it's gonna be nice and tight, and your brake pads are not going to move. Now keep screwing this part right here to make sure it's going to be nice and tight. Okay, but now make sure it's going to be tight, but not too tight. You don't want to break this part, or you don't want to break the threading. So screw it in nice and tidy, but not too much. Okay, don't be too strong. Now I hope you like this video. Make sure if you have any time to click that like button, and it's on YouTube, so YouTube will share with other YouTubers, so I hope you like. So you make sure that this part right here is going to be nice and tight. Okay, after you tie these two bolts right here, make sure that you have enough space between the pads. If not, you can put like something like a screwdriver, or even with the Allen wrench, you just widen this part a little bit. At this point, you can place the caliper back right here. Okay, now you can place both screws, bolt right here in its location. They're 12 millimeter. Make sure you turn right. So you can tie this brake right here. Make sure it's gonna be nice and tight, okay? You want to make sure that they're not going to fly away when you're riding the scooter. Now, at this point, the brake pads are not hugging the rotor, okay? So what you have to do, you just go up there to your brake and you start to pump the oil going down, because at this point, when we retract those pistons, the oil went up to the reservoir. So now we have to bring some oil down here. So you go up there, air your lever, and you start to pump the brake until you feel that it's really hard. Okay, when you feel that it's really hard, the job is done. Okay, right after you replace your brake pad, make sure you come up here and start to pump your oil down. Okay, at least 10 times. You want to make sure that those pistons and the caliper, they're going to close again. Okay, they need to be closer to your rotor. So make sure to pump the oil from the reservoir back to your pistons. So at least 15-20 times. Okay, you want to make sure that when you're going to brake, your front brake is going to brake. Okay, remember, the front brake is only going to take the 30% of your braking, and your rear brake is going to take about 60% of your braking. Okay, so this one is one of the rules with your scooter. Now, I hope you enjoyed this video. If you like it, please click like. Subscribe at any time. If you have any question, please ask to me.